Hey gang, sorry about the quality of this video here, but I wanted to show something off to you here. Remember I went to the junkyard about maybe a month and a half ago and I scored this 240SX basic steering wheel for like next to nothing. I think it was like $6 for this wheel. Well, I wanted to show you guys that it does mount right up to the D21 steering column with no modifications needed. You really just it just slips right on. This is off of I believe this is off of an 89. I can't remember now. It's not perfect. It's got it's got a couple wounds, but the other steering wheel that I took off was not perfect either. So this is actually more stylish, but it does look good. It fits the persona of the truck pretty nicely. So in order to do this, it's really it's not bad. It's just you need to have some muscles. They start out, there's a behind here, right here where my finger's pointing. You'll see a hole here. There's a screw that you got to take out. It's a Phillips head screw, and you got to take that out, and that will allow you to be able to pull the horn pad right off. You just peel it off. So after that, it'll expose. Well, you want to unhook the one wire for the horn. That's just slides right off of a spade terminal. So you disconnect the wire with the horn pad off. Take the horn pad and just set it aside. And then in the middle right here, right below where this Nissan logo is, you have a 19 millimeter nut, which is going to be torqued on there pretty good. If you know you're going to get an alignment and you don't care, just honk on it and your steering wheel will not be straight anymore, but you can always fix that later. Then what I do is once I get that nut loose, I'll leave it on at the end just a little bit, and then you just grab the steering wheel on both sides with both hands and just wiggle it back and forth. The reason you leave the nut here is because when the steering wheel pops off, it's gonna, if you don't have the nut there, you're just gonna slam yourself right in the face because you're gonna be putting a lot of power on it. So you do that, and then the steering wheel just slides right off the steering column. And then the 240SX one here that you see in this picture just slid right on. Splines were exactly the same. Just before you completely take your old wheel off, just make sure your wheel, if you want to save your center, make sure your steering wheel is straight, and then slide this on as straight as you can. Torque the nut down, hook up the one wire, push this back on, and then behind here is the one screw to hold the bottom of the horn pad on, and you're done. And what I did is, while I'm doing this, I pull the horn relay, or you can pull the horn fuse just so you're not irritating yourself and your neighbors. Yeah, that's all you need to do. It's real simple, and it's a nice little cosmetic add-on that a lot of people won't notice, but us D21 people will. So this is a 1995, and this will work on basically any D21 from 86.5 until 97. Well, bear in mind though that the 96s and 97s had an airbag, so if you have those, you're going to have to work around that somehow. So that's how you install a 240SX wheel and a D21 hardbody. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, and like, share, and subscribe, and leave me some feedback down below. Thanks. Have a good one.